Hey there, YouTube. If you haven't met me, my name's Ethan Parrish. This channel's been around for a while now, but historically it's been more of a repository for like time-lapse videos, the occasional travel video, and the educational content I made a few years back during my PhD for the Geology 100 class I was teaching, the Intro Geo class. But for a while now I've been wanting to kind of return to this channel and be a little bit more consistent and focused with it. And I figured now is as good a time as any. I think historically I've refrained from a presence on YouTube, or just putting in the effort on YouTube for myriad reasons. Obviously busyness through the PhD and filming a documentary and such. I was really busy, and so that's kind of waned. I finally finished the PhD. But also I've always been afraid of social media for myriad reasons. You know, one, the publicity of it, just putting this out there for anybody to see. And two, I genuinely believe there's an inherent dark side to social media and have been reticent to participate in that. That said, I do think there's a good side to it. And one of the things I learned during my PhD is that the process of just doing, iterating and reiterating, and the PhD was writing and rewriting and rewriting, is a profoundly helpful process in improving at a thing. And so that's probably my big motivation in kind of returning or starting to focus on this channel, is to kind of hold myself accountable to create, and inevitably to fail. And so if you at all are interested in following along on this channel, I'll warn you now, don't expect this to be a super polished, high production value channel, because that's not why I'm doing this. I'm really doing this kind of for my own selfish reasons of practice and just to keep creating and holding myself accountable to trying new ideas and new processes and new techniques. So my hope for this channel is to kind of lean into the two main aspects of my, I guess, career life, which are geology, which is what I got my PhD in, finished that up last January at the University of Wisconsin, and filmmaking, which increasingly is the arena to which I'm moving from academic geology into filmmaking, and mostly documentary filmmaking. So at the end of my PhD, I was lucky enough to have the opportunity to shoot a really cool documentary on the oldest dinosaur ever discovered in North America, and the collaboration between the scientists who discovered that and the Wind River Reservation, so the Eastern Shoshone and Northern Arapaho tribes in Wyoming, in naming those dinosaurs. And so probably more to come on this channel there. But this channel will probably include, you know, the occasional geoeducation video, kind of like I did for the PhD. But also it's probably going to include some kind of behind the scenes filmmaking things and kind of tracking my process and my projects there as well. So yeah, if any of that interests you, geoscience, filmmaking, and if I'm being honest, probably the occasional waxing poetic on environmentalism or religion, I urge you to stick around and join me on whatever comes of this channel.